Vote yes on Proposition 2 in California.
And the website is yes on Proposition 2. Yes on Prop 2.
All right, let's go to Galena, Illinois.
Yeah,
let's go to the
they
north.
recently approved, the Department of Agriculture approved a dairy to come in from a man who has 50,000 cows. 50,000 cows. Imagine what that is.
In certain countries, he could really get a lot of wives trading off those cows.
Well, yes, 50,000 wives would be a little much. But so they're building this factory farm out in a little place called Nora, California. It's north.
California?
I'm sorry, Illinois. It's the first dairy to come in from California. If this dairy comes in, and they are building it, I think it's going to bring just everybody's going to follow them.
And why do they want to come here?
For water. And
we got the water.
And because of the ethanol plants that are located around.
They're going to eat the byproducts?
They're going to feed them the residue from the ethanol production. And that brings to mind feeding cows swill milk. I don't know if you know about swill milk in New York. Swill milk was the last century, or 1900s. They had cows tied up in stalls in New York City, and they fed them brewery residue. These cows, they had rotten teeth, their tails dropped off, they had sores on their bodies, and the milk they produced was blue. So they added plaster to it and flour and sugar to make it creamy white. And I'm thinking, well, what about the residue from the ethanol? Are we going to go back to swill milk? Because don't think that these people care what they feed their cows. They don't. They feed them now all kinds of horrors. Meat, they feed an herbivore. Meat to produce more milk. They feed them chicken manure that has been taken out of the chicken factories, and they feed because it has protein in the manure. These people really don't care. And I guess the message is, if you drink milk, if you love milk, go organic, because this is really a mess what is going on. Plus all the drugs. They use the RBGH, you know, to make the cow produce more. These cows last 3 years at the most. They could live to 24 years, but they don't produce enough calves because how they treat them affects how many calves they can have. It is a total mess. Anyway, this man is coming into this town. Both the little town and Galena had a resolution against it, but these resolutions are not binding. And then there's loss of local control.
What kind of movements are happening? So far, it's just pretty local that these two towns have resolutions against them. Is there a network of organizations that is aware of this? And is there going to, do you sense as an activist on the ground level of this issue, a network of support and people stepping forward?
They have, it's an organization called Stop the Mega Dairy, and that's also .org.
StopTheMegaDairy.org.
And you can go there to find out about it. And as many people as can are, you know, fighting against it. Always you fight against a factory farm coming in. But the problem is with the Department of Agriculture that approves everything as long as it's walking, they approve it. So that's, I don't know what we can do. We need to fight these factory farms coming in. We lost the issue of the pig factories when they came in. Do you remember?
How many of those do we have?
I don't know how many we have, but they drove all the pig farmers out of business. And these dairies will drive the dairy farmers out of business as well. We are losing our small family farms rapidly, and this is going to be just another blow to them. So we need to encourage the small family farmers who are raising dairies, and to stop this influx of, you know,
Jane Alexandra, I love talking agriculture. I came out of the 4-H club in my early days.
Oh, me too.
And right, head, heart, hand, and health, dear. Right on, sister.
Right.
I remember the old Grange fairs back in Connecticut,
yes,
and I'm wondering if you have a phone number or an email you want to give out so people who may be listening and are interested in this issue can at least link up with you.
No, I would like people to go to both the Stop the Mega Dairy website. That's the most useful thing.
StopTheMegaDairy.org.
And then yes on Prop 2. That's mighty important because that's going to affect all this factory farming in this country.
Okay, Jane, I want to thank you for coming on, and you keep me abreast of the issues that we need to know about. You're a wonderful woman.
Thank you, Michael.
Right on, sister.
All right.
Okay, you are listening to Live from the Heartland.